Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know. Still under the weather a bit, so if you hear some coughing, just work with your boy. We continue to pump value, to provide that value, endless, eternal addiction that we have. We have to feed it, guys, so you guys already know. We're going to talk about some trending cards, some cards that you need now, cards that are hot off the press, that the demand is, at all-time high, essentially. When it comes to, again, certain of these cards we've already been talking about this week in some of our market watches, so we're going to talk about some of the other cards that you should have on your radar, like Chaos Angel. Look at this card. Prismatic Secret. We talked about, I should have done them fresh off the flashback on this one. That's my bad. My bad. Guess I'm under the weather, man. Forgot to look at this. Piggyback off what I was telling you guys at 15 bones. Literally, the OGs know. Look at this volume coming in now for the Prismatic Secret. Guys, this card, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm going to have to fresh off the flashback. Not right now. I'm not going to put you guys through that, even though, dang, watch, this is probably a Chaos Angel. I'm like, I won't do it. And then I start scrolling. There has to be a Chaos Angel. Look at that. Look at that. Probably you could come back a month ago. I was probably saying, man, let me see, man. Now you guys got me curious. Look at that. Welcome. Look at that. Watch. Where's Chaos Angel? Chaos Angel. Let's see. I'm going to find it now. Look at that. Where's Chaos Angel? I'm going to find it. I am. You know me. I'm that guy. If my brain says do something, we're going to do it. Look at that. And if you're just listening and not looking, I apologize, guys. We're just going to find a Chaos Angel here and just discuss the price. You come in at 17s. You don't come in at 20s or 25s. Don't sleep on this card. Please. Don't do that. It's going to be a $25 card soon. Lab Hype didn't come in Rarity Collection. What do you think is going to happen to this? It's too easy. We told you guys already. We're just highlighting the fact that it continues to be best-selling, and as you can see, that has clearly impacted this card's direct price. Then we have, guys, we were talking about this over a month ago. We were saying, guys, please pick up Chaos Angel, and that's just looking to fresh out the flashback randomly. I could literally find the price of this being like $14.99, 15 bones, telling you guys, pick this card up. Literally the low. Literally the 3-month low. We were telling you guys after the Rarity Collection came out and this wasn't on there. This is a Prismatic Secret from the tins. Terrible pull rates, hard to get, scarce. We talked about lab potential. We talked about just a generic broken synchro monster, man. And here we are. We said it was going to be a $25 card, and here we are. And then most recently, when we were at 20s, 2022 said, guys, it's going to be a $30 card. And after, this one of was shipping, we're essentially there. Then mid-30s, then 40s at the bottom of the page. And you don't see any massive walls. 2 pages only, 11 listings. The game is too easy. Almost single-digit listings. All that noise. The tin has no value. They double-dipped in the most important cards, and they did this and that. All that crying, all that whining, and they missed out on a 2x move pretty soon. All-time high in price, parabolic advance move now, spiking. It's parabolic spike. That's what I meant to say right there. Just going straight up, guys. Insane. Since when? Since we made the call. Since the Rarity came out and it wasn't literally talked about it. It wasn't inside there. We said, guys, and of course, this card could easily be in Rarity 4. Keep it in mind. They could easily announce it one day, one of these days. Oh, Chaos Angel, Sky Crisis. I expect those to be inside Rarity 4, but before then, a lot of months in between of playability, of people needing this card. And they call me Jay the Prophet. A prophecy is coming true with this card. I'm just playing, guys. But we're gonna also touch base on Sky Crisis pretty soon and some tin cards. But stay tuned this week. Later this week, we're gonna talk about the tins, because everyone forgot about them tins already. Jay, there's no value in the tins. Keep dreaming, guys. Thankfully, the people here in the community, guys, know. Let Billy Bob dream and think there's no value in the tins. But I'm looking forward to that market watch. We have Primite Lordly Load. This card just continues going up. Insane. I bought this card at $1.50 to 2 bones. I sold that around 9.10s thinking I was a genius. And again, I'll keep, even if this becomes a $30, $40, $50 card, it'll be what it'll be. At that time, we didn't have the information that we have now, where Primites are not just being used currently, but there's a lot of Blue Eyes hype around this engine that was non-existent when the card was 9 bones, and here we are. Lordly Loads just continues to go parabolic. And the thing is that a lot of people still need this card. They still need to pick up this engine. You know, they're realizing, damn, I'm gonna play Blue Eyes. This really pushes Blue Eyes, you know, into the forefront of rogue meta decks, to even, you know, maybe a tier 3, tier 2, you know, tier 1.5, maybe competing in Yu-Gi-Oh, guys, once you know, the Blue Eyes new support comes out. So again, this card says it was 27s, we're at $40. This is wild, bro. This is insane. I found a playset of drill beams at 4s, and I already sold 6 of them. I had a playset, sold it. Now found another playset, sold it. Drill beams, hot off the press as well. We just talked about that card recently. Is it down here? Look at that. Look at that. Let me just check these Primite cards, because again, Lordly Load, you have 6 here at 40s. That is a 50 bones, man. 9 listings only. Volume coming in, hundreds of copies being sold in the last 48 hours, even at these ridiculous prices. Wild. Spikes going on, and people still need this card. Let's see. Look at that. Drill beams selling like hotcakes. I got them at 50 cents, had 6 of these, and now I sold all of these at around 4s. And watch this be a $10 card. I still got one. I'm gonna keep one. You know, you have a wall here at 346s of China, but I got rid of mine at around 4s up here before this wall came down to these prices. So drill beams, I'm gonna keep one. I'm gonna just keep one, because I still think this card could 3x from current prices and be double digits in this crazy world that we live in. But I already took profits up here. Yeah, could it spike up? Sure, I'll keep one as exposure, but if you buy down here, guys, you sell up. Hey, parabolic move, you sell. You know, you take profit. Yeah, but Jay, you should wait and hold the Primite and this and that. And sure, probably doesn't get reprinted anytime soon, but hey, Wallows already got reprinted, so man, Primites and Rarity Collection, I doubt it, but just never know, man. How about Roar, man? This might be a sleeping super rare, a sleeping giant that no one's paying. How many Roar? They play 1 Roar. How many Roar does a Blue Eyes deck profile play? Let me see. Blue Eyes Primite. I'm just curious now, man. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look here, guys. How many Roar they play? Let's take a look here. Let's put this right up here. And let's see. So they have triple lows, okay, 1 Roar. But it is playable. Even though it's at 1 and it's a super rare, it's playable. What do you guys think about this deck profile? Damn, Primite, another bearer. Okay, because Primites also get support themselves. And look at that. The 1 Imperial Dragon. Don't sleep on this card, man. Don't sleep on this ultra rare that we're going to show just yet. You want it just now. Look at that. You need to be early. This super rare with Roar, pick it up. Look at that. Clean uptrend that no one's paying attention to. Look at this volume spike here. In a 24-hour time frame, 169 copies sold. These are the signs that no one's looking at. No one else is paying attention to this chart, to the volume, to the trend. You can see it here ascending, about to spike up. You know, this shekel card could be a Billy down the line. Even as a one-up, it could be a Billy. The potential's there. I have a couple of these, but I got more now. Guys, penny stocks. 20, 30 cents, quarters to Billies. Take that 3, 4x at least. Don't leave this value on the table. And then we have Imperial Dragon, same deal. This ultra rare, you can start to see the subtle curvature here that no one's paying attention to. As a one of, it's an ultra rare. It was 2 quarters a pop, and now here we come in, and there's a lot of one-ofs, guys. If you want, of course, you just need one-ofs, but it's hard to buy one-ofs from sellers. Usually, you know, you want either multiples or have this as a throw-in. But look, you want a play set just in case? They're a buck, a Billy, a bone. So don't take this card for granted, guys. You can start to look at this clean uptrend on the monthly. Clean uptrend on the monthly chart that no one's looking at. As an ultra rare, even though it's a one-of, if it sees play, Blue Eyes hype is on its own stratosphere. Be early to these cards. They're cheap today. They might be worth a couple of billies tomorrow. You don't want to be, come back. Oh, I want to play Blue Eyes now. Find yourself paying a premium. We do not do that. Then we have Lacrima, the Crimson Tears, another card that has continued spiking up like crazy. I bought these at 370s, sold that around 1213s, and just like Load, these secret rares from Rage of the Abyss continue spiking up in price. It's mind-boggling. Look at that. It says 2160s. Guys, this is a $24 card. Crazy. Insane. Look at that. 24 bones, pushing 25s. And we said it could go up there. I couldn't wait. I just took my profits. You know what I mean? Yeah, here we are, man, pushing 25 bones for this card. The Fiendsmith package is just, with Rise, is just dominating and taking over the meta. So people are reacting to that. Hey, meta moves markets, man. The meta moves markets, and this one continues to spike up. So, yeah. If you needed it at 1213s, yeah, hopefully you made that move. Then we have Mo Charming Fawalo, same deal. This card crashed down from, says 130s, but it was really pushing 150s that same day. Insane. Spiking out to down to double digits. Of course, guys, you're going to get the initial reaction. Look at that. Watch. Look. It's all about chart work, chart action. And you got nowhere else. This card could literally recover from down here back to this previous support and or resistance right here. So this range between 130 and 115, this healthy range right here, this card could come back up all the way, not just to 115s, but to even as high as 130s again before. As long as it doesn't pass this, then charts wise, it'll just be another dump, after failing here. But if it does spike above that, then you could see craziness in the markets, man. People saying, I need it, Jay. I need it for YCS Orlando. I need the card still, pushing this back up to crazy prices. So again, I think we come back here to 115s and then get rejected again as people continue to see that, this card is getting reprinted, not just like a quarter century, and it can't because it already has a quarter century, or a platinum secret, but in PUR, PCR, all the P's and all the R's, guys. So again, this is what we expect, a rebound here from the lows into lower highs, and then the true dump the closer that we get to the reprint season. So again, right now it's 105s. There's 5 ofs and 510 here, but I would not be surprised to see this card bump up all the way to 115s and even as high as 130s again before the eventual dump. 20 listings only, just based on the chart. But the fact that we crashed down here, these are signs that for the longer term, this card's value will continue to the downtrend. That's the key. In downtrends, you have spikes back up, but usually they are lower highs. Then we have Firewall Dragon Dark Fluid, Neo Tempest Terahertz. Just talked about this card the other day at $8-9 and telling you guys it could have been double digits, and it's insane, guys. This is another one that, yes, I sold, I guess, too early most of my copies, but we still have a playset. And that's good that once you plus and profit, sometimes you can keep exposure for, just in case the card reaches double digits, guys. Crazy that this card is 1150s and then 12s, and then it could easily be 15s. So not going to talk too much about this one because we already talked about it recently, but just showing that we've officially entered the double digit mark. Wild, the increase in price of this card. We have Blue Eyes White Dragon. Again, quarter century secret rare from the tins. People forgot about this card. Look at this volume spike coming in. Right there. And if we clean this up janitor style, we can definitely see that this card, we told you at around 22, 23s, this could be the bottom. Yeah, could it go down to the teen? Sure, but for the long term, you can see the consolidation near these levels. And now the card, you have a one of at 28. Then this is 28 as well with shipping. And then it's 30s. Look at that. Walls of China are now 30s. And then it continues going up to the mid 30s. 2 pages only. 19 listings. So again, people just focusing on the Bonanza Blue Eyes. Don't forget about this tin quarter century secret. Collectors are going to want to keep coming in, getting access to this card. This card is it's Blue Eyes. It's Blue Eyes. You're going to have people be like, oh, I'm playing Blue Eyes with Primite, so I'm going to play this version at 3. Maybe it's their favorite. Maybe they like it. That demand, competitive potential plus collectability. This could easily be 40 to 50s in the midterm, guys. Keep it in mind. We have the Dominus cards. We have Dominus Purge and Dominus Impulse. These cards continue to be trending hot, fresh off the press. Continue to, you have 2-ofs there at 29s. But after that, if you clean up this janitor, look at that. Let's see. You have a 2-ofs there at 29s, but really, this card is 30 bones. 31 with shipping. You have those 5. So, yes, we're still hovering around 30s, man. When you see strong consolidation like this after a spike, that means the demand is there. People just need the card. It's a secret rare from the Infinite Forbidden. People don't know if this is getting reprinted soon. We just don't know anymore in Rarity Collection. But before then, we're playing the Gap Zone. People need the card. The demand is here. And same as Impulse. Impulse, this card says 56s. 50 bones, man. You're seeing deals there around 50s. Of course, that's just a one of. Let's see, around 51s. But yeah, places are still in the mid 50s. But this card continues just to retrace back down to the mean. And again, we said, if you need this card for the long term, anything between 50 and 55 might be a deal. We need to see as this card continues to curve into consolidation, if we get that next leg up in the future. But for now, just retracing hard back down to the mean. So we'll see what happens with Impulse. But don't get it twisted. People still need their Impulses. It's just that now they're like, you know what? All right, do I need it that bad to pay 160s, 165? Who knows? Post-tax. What if this gets announced for Rarity 4? That speculation does kick in mentally. We have MSTTV Glory of Horus. Again, look at this. Spiking up from 20s, 22, 23s, but really 25s. Here we are, man. Here we are. Our 10 predictions are coming into fruition. We told you guys at 17, 18s, this is going to be a $25 card with the potential to hit 30s. And here we are. Are you guys going to make me find another flash up? Then fresh off the flashback? Guys, I'm telling you, man. These prismatic secrets that didn't come in Rarity 3 is too easy. Does that mean they're not coming in Rarity 4? No, actually, most likely, if you would ask me, I could speculate that, but the Gap Zone is too far away. Months from now, people are going to come in. Unless this gets announced as a direct Rarity 4 reprint, it should continue going up in price and become a $30 card. And at the bottom of the page is 40s, guys. 2 pages only 11 listings, guys. Cards are hot off the press. I wonder who was talking about these cards at cheaper prices. Hopefully you guys listen in, man. We have Triple T's, Triple Tactics Thrust and Triple Tactics Talent. Both Triple T's here. Ultra rare both. You have Thrust here. This is a nice like W-shaped recovery from the lows at 6 and some change. But as you can see here, card is around 7 bones. This is when you pick it up, man. Excuse me, guys. This is when you pick up this card. If you can pay 20s for a deal playset, you're good, man. $20 to $25 for a playset of Triple T's, Triple Tactics Thrust is great. Don't let this be the next $10 Triple T's here as we're starting to see with Talent. You want to come in here. Excuse me, guys. And you want to get exposure at 7 bones. That's good enough. That's good enough. Come here around 20 and some change. Get your playset of the staple. Now that the set has like over a month since release. Now, everyone that has them need them per se. And now as new people influx, and want this card. Excuse me, guys. You might start to see, this card become eventually double digits. Right now, the supply is still too great. But this is a meta-relevant card, man. Don't let this be double digits. You come in now. I already have the my personal playset. You come in now. You got the cheaper versions that could still hit double digits in the short-term future. And of course, we have Triple T's, this Triple Tactics Talent, ultra rare here, spiking up to double digits, man. You have the last 11 wall right there, single digits technically, but really it quickly pushes up to 12s, guys. Again, man, the prophecy, man. Hey, crystal ball don't play, man. So it's nice to see this card, in a way, be double digits. I mean, if you need it, it's not nice. I get it. You'll pay a premium, but it's a staple, man. These cards are currency. People need them. People do. It's crazy. Triple T's, man. Then we have Feastman's Track, another one, as you can see here, that people still need. Retracing back down to 20s, 19s from the 25 highs, but it's still holding 20 strong. Insane for this card. Still holding 20s right here. And usually when you have a parabolic spike, you have a healthy retracement back down to the mean, halfway down. So we expect 1750s. for this one before possibly continue to retest the highs, as the demand is still strong with this engine for this card. Then we have the Cash Zero monsters here that we can see. Unicorn and Fenrir, spiking again from 10s to 18s, almost 20s. Like we said, retracing, people taking profits. And right now, you always see a lot of people seem to just have this card. A lot of the big stores is crazy. Because every time it pushes to a new price, then, one of these big walls of China come in to take profits. But again, I can still see this card at 20 bones before it gets reprinted in Rarity Collection 4, possibly, as it should by this point. So if you need it, unless it gets announced soon, this could be a $20 card, even with the wall right there. So just keep Fenrir in mind. And Unicorn still holding strong. Crazy. Wild. The walls are at 13 bones. You have a couple of listings at around 12s. I had one of these and just sold it at around 12s because I got it at around like $3-4. So just take the 2-3x clean for moves like these. But yeah, Unicorn, people need it. Only 2 prints. Both of these cards need reprints, man. They need reprints. They just do. But here we are, 12 bones. The demand hasn't, gone down for this card. Consistent volume. If you want to play the engine or the pure version or just have access to this card, it's just broken. Seeing the extra deck, broken, guys. And taking banishing, broken. That's why the card was hit at one point on the list. People forget about that. Then we have Mirror Logic Aggregator again, as the card was pushing 7-8 bones. It's retraced back down to the mean. And again, if you see a retracement back down from the all-time highs, you want to buy this if you need this card. Yes, we were talking about it at around 2s and some change. You're paying 2.5. That's fine. In a sense, it's retracing from higher price levels. And when everything is said and done, I expect this card to get a reprint soon in Amazing Master or Rarity. But if it doesn't come, I'm sorry, but as long as we don't know that it's coming in officially yet, before then, this card could be 750s again and maybe even double digits. So if you need this card, at least get the ones you need at around 5 so you can pay cheaper compared to potential future prices for this card. And then we have SP Little. Every once in a while, I always like sliding these in here because people forget, man. People forgetting. Take advantage of these 5, 16s. This could easily be, you see walls of China. We get it. Supply is here for Little Knight. We understand. But again, this card just came out in a Rarity collection. So you can't see this card and be like, oh, in Rarity 4. No, it already had his Rarity collection print. So don't sleep on Little Knight. Didn't get hit on the list. It'll be viable for the next couple of months. For the next, through this current format. Guys, don't sleep on it, please. SP Little Knights at around 4s. You buy this card. Could easily be 750s, 2x from here. Even to 8s, maybe even double digits as an ultra rare. You just never know, man. You just never know with these cards, with these staples. They're currency, man. Guys, link in the description down below. You want to come in and check out our community resources, Discord, One Big Happy Family. Follow over on X if you have that as well. Link in the description down below. Swing by. And guys, again, we're getting so close, very, very close to give away a Bonanza box, guys. A Bonanza box is sealed right here. We're gonna send it to one lucky winner. So you want to make sure, that you're subscribed. If you're listening to my voice, ring that bell, double check that you're subscribed so you can stay tuned for our fresh off the press content. And also, you get to participate in our channel giveaways. We always love to give back on the channel. All you have to do is subscribe, man. Can't get any easier than that. None of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. We have crossover breakers, guys. Again, just wanted to touch base on 2 or 3 cards from the set that the demand continues to be here. For this one is retaining value, and for the other 2 cards, as it goes down in price, the demand actually is going up. So we'll talk about that in a bit. But excuse me, this is Malice GWC06, the trap card, the super rare. Used to be 224s, spiked up to 440s, literally giving that 2x, and now retracing back down to the mean to about 3 bones. This is when you pick it up. Right now, 3 bones. Even if you don't need a playset maybe to play, you can still pick up a playset at around 10 bones post-tax. Get the ones you need, the one you need to play. And then you have, an extra copy here or there, maybe as trade bait. So, not bad. Because again, this card could easily, after these, couple here, become $4 to $5 as a super rare. Just listings are lower for this one. The demand is here as well. So don't sleep on this Malice super rare if you want to bling out this particular card. And then we have the Yugioh Dual Drive and Detonator. They're 3 bones, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That Detonator and Dual Drive are 3 bones. Look at that. Even chartless, man. Where's these charts? There we go. Says 350s. Yeah, look at that. $2.70. Crazy to see Detonator, come down to these wild prices. And then we have Dual Drive here. Same deal, making new all-time lows at around 3s. And it's mind-boggling. So again, $10 for a playset of these Ultras, even as an investment. Yugioh, I expect Yugioh to be here for multiple formats. Who knows, maybe even into Nats. You just never know, man. These Ultras this cheap, we get it, is because then supply is great. These are not like short printed compared to the other Ultras, maybe. Again, so that's why the price is so cheap. But it's nice to see these cards for cheap. I just wish, the rest of the core was as cheap as well. This should have been a Tenpai version of, this deck archetype with cheap cards. Like the extra deck ones are cheap, but that core, LZ of the White Forest, once a week we touch base on this card just to update you guys with the price. And look at that, under 22s, man, with the Walls of China here. Great. This is the one, that you buy here near the lows. You don't want to buy this card at 40 bones. We don't do that. You don't buy the tops here at 40, 30, 39s, 40s right there. Nah, look at this massive retracement on the yearly consistent volume, guys. Beautiful, beautiful chart. Retracing all the way down back to the scene of the crime. This is what you want to see with support on the horizon. Who cares if White Force is actually good or not when Supreme Darkness support comes? Who cares? It's just hype alone. Hype alone. That's all that matters. Hype sometimes is hype, plus it's actually good in the meta, then it probably spikes up more. But you play into the hype cycle. Just because new support is coming, probably this card is going to be 30 to 40s. So you take advantage of that potential 2x play on the Secret Rare from the Infinite Forbidden. And there we go. We have Rise of the Storm Monarch. We talked about the quarter century secret yesterday. The Platinum Secret near all-time lows. You want to be buying now. You see a lot of 1s and 2s, and then the card is 2 bones. 58 listings. Don't take these Platinum Secrets for granted, guys. Don't do that. Jay, but it's not my favorite rarity, Jay, but I don't care about Platinum Secrets, Jay. These Boomer cards only came in 2 versions. The quarter centuries, you already know they're super expensive compared to the Platinum Secret counterparts. But in this case, people are going to be coming. They want their shiny copy. They want a matching rarity. They're going to come for the next best, most scarce thing. Don't sleep on Platinum Secret Rares, man. I need to make a full Platinum Secret Rare Bonanza market watch. So stay tuned for that. Probably for next week. We'll still touch base on Bonanza this week, more in general best-selling cards. But next week, I might do a Platinum Secret Rare market watch because I bought a bunch of Platinum Secrets, man, this Cyber Weekend. Crazy. So I just have a bunch of exposure to as many Platinum Secrets as possible. Because if these rarity collections ever end, I still think they'll use some type of similar product to sell to us moving forward. But guys, these Platinum Secrets Boomer, they might age well, so that's my base take on Platinum Secrets in general. But Ryza, don't sleep on them froggies for Edison, man. We have Infinite Impermanence. What a staple. This card continues to spike up in value for the super rare from Rarity Collection Uno. Insane. Officially an $8 card, spiking up here, making a new 3-month high in price. Again, same as Triple T's, we expect all imperms, including the common version, potentially being double digits, especially holographics. All holographics will be double digits very, very soon, with the potential of even the common reaching those heights. Just imperm, man. People, every single Yu-Gi-Oh player, essentially every single competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player out there needs a playset. Just think about that. You need it. You can't be like, oh, I'm not playing imperms in my deck. No, like, you need it. You need, I don't know how else to say it. Like, no one can make the choice to not play imperms, essentially. Yeah, there's the occasional, stun deck or that deck that already has a bunch of trap. We get it. We're talking about most 95% of Yu-Gi-Oh competitive players need a playset of this card. And it won't change. It won't. That's why I can't wait for that structure deck. Again, a lot of people are going to buy that structure deck, so there's going to be a lot of imprims, but I can't wait for that Blue Eye structure deck, man. Can't wait. We have Bestial Druid's Worm again. Card was 13s, spiked up to 16, 17s. The demand, this card is still well in need. You have Walls of China at 17s, but after that, 20s is here and then and beyond at the bottom of the page. 3 pages only, 27 listings. Just keep out, for an announcement if Bestial's coming rarity collection. But until then, I still expect this card to hit 20s again. Just the demand, man. Bestial pack is just too good. It's too good, man. Same as this Spader. Can't believe this card spiked up recently and it's still 11 bones. Crazy. Our supply comes in at the right time, but there could be a moment where that supply doesn't come in and this is a $15 card. Don't slip. Who's that? Sleep on the disc. Spader, Crimson Dragon, we just talked about it the other day. Had to update you guys with the Parabolic Advanced move officially becoming a double-digit card. 15s is expected for this one. 2 pages only, 15 listings, so won't be talking too much about this one, but officially a double-digit card like we told you guys. We have Synchro Rumble, guys. Again, same deal. Synchro Rumble, this super rare that we talked about recently. We told you guys pick this card up. Look at that. Told you guys at Shekels a long time ago. I have a bunch of these. I have like 15 or 20 of these. And look at this Parabolic Advanced move. Going from under a quarter to sales at 84 cents, almost a billy. And look at this, 257 copies sold. Wild, guys. All-time high in volume. All-time high in volume here on the yearly chart. And yeah, you have a couple of 1s and 2s, a couple of play sets, but the walls are at billies already. 4 pages only, 36 listings. Officially a card at a billy, essentially, with the massive walls for a card that was under a quarter. Crazy. I'm up 5x, essentially, on all my copies. And it just feels good, man. Hopefully it continues spiking up, man, into the Blue Eyes hype. Told you guys to pick this card up. It's a single print, super rare from Age of Overlord that never got the 10 reprint. Here we are. Told you guys to pick this card up, about a month or 2 ago. And this penny stunk. And look at it now. Literal definition of a parabolic chart right here in price. So I'm excited to start moving these, hopefully at above a billy pretty soon. The demand is here. And if you need it, you might as well come in. Maybe take advantage of some of these at Shekels. But if it's to play, I don't know. Is it played at what? One of? I don't even know. In blue. I just know Blue Eyes play it or are supposed to play it. So there we go. Come in, get the ones you need if you're playing Blue Eyes. Don't be that guy paying $1.50 to 2 bones for this card potentially. In the future, another card that Blue Eyes hype has been pushing up is Stardust Cypher Divine Dragon. I believe so, if I'm not mistaken. It's due to that. And look, this card was Shekels, man. This card was Shekels, bro. Parabolic to 15s. Look at that. And it's really a $17 card. 2 pages only. 15 listings. Wow. Again, we talked about Primites. We've been talking about Blue Eyes cards with Synchro Rumble. How about Tyrant? Tyrant is actually still has massive wall of China's at $1 because it's getting reprinted in the structure deck, if I'm not mistaken. But that Prismatic might remain the technical max rarity. 17 bones here for Stardust Cypher Divine Dragon. Wild. Cards that were Shekels, pushing almost $20. And the Shining Victory here, the OG, the first ed OG Ultra Rare, is officially at 20s for Unlims. First eds are 21s, and then they push mid-20s, then 30s. Insane, the hype around this card. Then we have Totally Awesome again. We just showed this card at 17, 18s recently. Said as a quarter century, I think this one ages well. Is the Toad, is the max rarity. And look, we're just bumping up to 20s officially. I wouldn't be surprised if I see these at 22s in the short term and then 25s to 30s in the mid to long term, guys. It's the quarter century, man. As long as it doesn't get like a technical max rarity, maybe an OT, one of those OTS packs, as it should, then it should continue going on, up in price from here. So we'll see how, the Toad continues to behave down the line. Then we have Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara, Ritual Beast players still out here repping it up, now having cheap protos and other reprints that they needed. Card is still holding 17s as a secret rare, pushes 19 to 20s at the bottom of the page from Battles of Legend Terminal Revenge, the side set reprint set that continues to give. People forgot about Exodia the Forbidden One. Everyone forgot about the head. The quarter century head that we mentioned at 2 bones is still here at around 1375s. you have a play set. The Wall of China is at $14.39, so it's retracing a little bit from the $16, $17 highs here. 18s, almost 20s actually. So 6 pages, 59 listings. Is just one of those cards that people that want him, that need him, have him, essentially. So I mean, people have already their collections. I have 2 of these. I have 2 collections in quarter centuries from Exodia pieces and the head and everything. So yeah, man, and the one I'm playing an OT just because people prefer the quarter century over the OT, but it's crazy to see that this card continues to hold value even after all this time. And then we showed Imperm, the super rare. Just wanted to highlight, if you stayed this far out, you deserve to know that the OT Imperms are 130s. We told you guys there's no way this card will remain around 100, just like the quarter century. There's levels to this, and OG OTs, you know, from OTS packs are the way, in my humble opinion. Guys, stay tuned. On Friday, we're gonna have a live stream. We're gonna have fun as always. If you made it this far out into the video, you guys are straight MVPs. Make sure you share the channel, one group chat, one friend, and one play, social media, online. I would gladly appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time, your support, and for your attention. Stay